Hi guys, welcome to Happiness Per KM. My name is Sumit Berry and today I have with me Rajeev Rakshit. Hi Rajeev.
Hey.
So guys, today we are going to talk about simplifying luggage in our series of motoring tips. This is the episode number 2. So Rajeev would explain how are we going to simplify luggage for you.
So Sumit, hi. Actually, I was going to pose you the question. I am the kind of guy who likes to travel very light. I've mostly used a makeshift sort of a tail bag. I've used regular luggage, but it's always a challenge because you don't have the stability of a pannier, soft or hard, or I don't want to spend a ton of money on a branded tail bag. So what are the solutions there are? Because I use a dry bag from Hypergear, but it's not meant for motorcycling. But what solutions do you have that you think can secure it, give safety as well as convenience?
Okay, Rajeev, before we go any further, let me tell you that this is not a recommendation for a particular brand.
Correct.
or a particular shape or color of the product. We are just recommending things which have been suitable to us and are also pocket friendly based on our
Correct.
experiences purely, right?
Correct.
So I'll start off with tank bags, okay? There are two kinds of tank bags which are available in the market. One of them is this and the second one is this. So I'll tell you the differences between these two.
Right.
This one is from Rynox. It costs about 2,000 rupees, depending on the discount you get from the retailer. It's somewhere around 2,000. It has got a magnet here and in here, so it sticks to your tank. Okay.
Right.
But for motorcycles which don't have a metal tank like the KTM's or a Ducati or there are a lot of super bikes as well.
Right.
For that you can attach the straps which come with it.
Right.
Okay. There is a rain cover also which comes along with it. You can cover it. You can see there is a transparent pocket here. You can keep your phone or a navigation device in here, and you can keep your also microfiber cloth for quick access. You can keep it here. Then it has got a plethora of pockets. You can see here there's a pocket here, there's a mesh pocket, pen,
compartments,
compartment. You can keep your phone charger, Bluetooth charger, whatever. You can keep an extra pair of gloves in it. You can keep a cap.
There's a lot of space I can see.
Yeah, it's quite
lots of space.
Huge. You can keep a microfiber cloth here, some of your documents, RC and everything.
So this seems very, very useful and convenient in terms of easy access. You can keep your camera and all. But tell me, how safe is just the magnetic strip? Because obviously you keep all your valuables in here from a safety perspective, and also there's a chance of slipping or falling if there is. And secondly, if you use the straps, like you said, if it's not a metallic tank, how inconvenient would it be to take it off when I'm going into a hotel, or if I need to take it off?
Yeah, okay. First of all, let me talk about the magnet. The magnet is quite strong for your motorcycles like the Interceptor or any modern classic which has got a metal tank.
Okay.
The magnet is very strong. It
doesn't
go
shift
anywhere. But the downside to using a magnet is a lot of dust accumulates when you are doing long touring. A lot of dust accumulates, and then you end up scratching your tank.
Okay.
Because I have done it once in my motorcycle. That day I decided I'm not going to use the magnet, so I use the straps. But essentially, I use it as a tail bag.
Got it.
I use the straps, keep it on the tail, and I don't keep anything which is valuable in it, and I leave it on the bike only.
So if I was to use the straps, and let's presume our viewers would like to use it, at least most of them would like to use it as a tank bag, and this has all the valuables, so whether I'm taking a small break and going into a dhaba or I'm going to the hotel, is the first thing I tend to take off. So if I've attached it to the straps, how convenient or inconvenient would that be?
It's not very convenient, but this is the cheapest solution available in the market. You can't complain.
Right.
This is what it is. Second type of tank bag is ring based. Okay, so this is an sw-motech, costs about 13,000 rupees. There is a tank ring which you have to purchase separately. That costs another 3,000 rupees. So this goes on the tank. Now you're talking about the convenience, right? This is very convenient. You just have to pull one string and it pops out.
Correct.
Right.
So Sumit, looking at the size of this, I would presume is somewhere between 10 to 15 liters, 20 liters approximately.
Yeah.
And I would like your thoughts on the comfort or convenience of a smaller bag than this, and as compared to, I know there are much larger bags as well.
Yeah, the range is is quite big, like from 10 liters to up to 40 liters. But I would say you can use it somewhere between 15 to 20 liters because it is not obtrusive when you're riding. It doesn't hamper your vision or your movement, because a 40-liter tank bag would be huge.
And that too in front of you and handle movement.
Exactly. So I think these are the perfect sizes.
I would tend to agree, because basically this is there for the ease of access and convenience and usage, and not really for luggage.
Yeah.
Cool. So moving forward, like I mentioned, I use a duffel bag, a dry bag, which is not necessarily meant for bikes, but to safely pin them down so that they don't shift while I'm riding and I tend to ride hard. What are the solutions that you have?
Okay, there is a conventional solution, which is the bungee cord.
Right.
The set of 2 bungee cords that you fix them up on your motorcycle towards the foot peg, rear foot peg, and you can tie almost anything with it, and it stays tight with your motorcycle.
Right.
So this is the conventional way. Second is,
so if I can just take another minute of your time and something for our viewers. The price range of this, I have bought bungee cords from 50 rupees to 500 rupees, and not something as complicated, just a single stand.
Yeah.
How important is it to invest in a good bungee cord and not go with a cheap 50-100 rupee one?
Okay, so Rajeev, the cheaper ones, okay, the problem is once they are exposed to sun and rain, they tend to become hard, and then they just rip apart. So I don't recommend using the cheaper ones, purely because of the quality.
So Sumit, I can also share my experience on this. Firstly, we need a good quality bungee cord, is because the slightly cheaper ones last you just one trip. And I bought a lot of them, and I used to think doesn't matter, I'll replace it. The sheer inconvenience of getting one is very, very high. Secondly, like you mentioned, the chances of them either breaking from here, the elasticity going, or the threads coming out, very, very inconvenient. But most importantly, my personal experience, it becomes unsafe also.
Absolutely.
Because you're clipping at 100 plus, and suddenly this breaks, and you have got this huge duffel bag that goes one side. All the expensive stuff that you have inside the bag is at risk. More importantly, you can lose your balance, somebody else coming from behind can ride over it. So this is a very important piece of equipment.
So you must invest in a good quality bungee cord, I must say.
The other thing I would recommend is, if you can, carry a spare. It doesn't take any space, it's not expensive. I have had situations where I've been on a long ride and had carried a good cord, but I had been using it for a while and it broke. And once it breaks, you're stuck. So try and invest in one spare one and keep it there.
So guys, point to be noted here what Rajeev said. You must carry an extra pair of bungee cords. It is very helpful. Sometimes it may break down the cord that you're using to mount your luggage. So you must carry an extra pair.
Yeah. Other times you're traveling somewhere and you will buy something that you like. You want to take a gift for your wife or your friend or your parents or something, and then you say, खरीद तो लिया, अब इसको ले कैसे जाएंगे?
Correct.
So you know that comes into play, and this is very, very useful.
Okay, Rajeev, there's another solution that I have sourced from my friend. I haven't used it. These are called the rock straps.
Yes.
Can you just explain our viewers about the rock strap? I have never used it, but he told me that this is quite handy.
So Sumit, the other alternatives that you have to bungee cords, which is a little more secure, are what we call them are rock straps. They are luggage straps. They are far more sturdy, far more durable, and they are far easier and more convenient to fix and remove. What they have is loops at both ends. You can just hook them on some sturdy part of your firm part of your bike, and you have these these systems, these loops where you can tighten and loosen without the effort that you would require on sort of turning around a bungee cord. So very, very easy, very stable to fix, and it's very convenient to remove and put on, because all you need is to clip them together and get them on your bike and start moving. So Sumit, since we are talking about simplifying luggage solution, my personal routine is that I do one really mega tour in a year and do 3-4 smaller trips. And however, my weekend trips, which is a couple of days, seems to be extremely frequent as compared to the 10-day, 12-day trips. And to carry big pieces of luggage, get panniers put on and this put on, that put on. I don't need that kind of space, and it creates a lot of unnecessary baggage and inconvenience.
Yeah.
So since you're talking about simplifying luggage, for such trips, what would you recommend?
I recommend, using this kind of a tail bag.
Wow, very nice.
Viaterra claw, what they call it. It's quite convenient. It just hangs, around your seat. So it's got a set of straps which they keep it in one place. Very sturdy, very good on quality. You can see there are loads of space.
Yeah.
You can do probably a 2-day to a 5-day trip easily. You
Easily.
can keep
How
everything.
much? If you travel light, yes, you can.
And
actually.
there are pockets.
Yeah.
There are
Easy
two
access,
pockets here.
very important.
Easy access for your chain lube, chain cleaner. You can keep your sunglasses. Even if you're not carrying a tank bag, as we explained earlier to
Correct.
our viewers, you can keep all those stuffs here, right? And there is a pocket here, and inside you can keep your mobile charger, your power bank.
Yeah, all the waterproof stuff can come inside.
Correct.
Yeah,
Can come inside. And also it comes with a waterproof cover, for your monsoon rides. You can cover it up, and
Right.
it's safe. And also, if you use the cover, it keeps it clean. It's not,
Right.
Otherwise it gets very dirty.
Yeah, what I love about tail bags, and I use it extensively, are two things. One is the fact that they're much easier to take off and put on than whether it be hard or soft panniers. So convenience is there. And one of my favorite things is that I can rest my back on it while I'm riding, and makes a huge difference in terms of long distances. And also the fact that when you keep it on the tail, and you can see these two sides are coming out, it keeps the balance and the center of gravity of the bike perfect. One is you have the roll out dry back kind of things, and then you have something like this, which is a proper claw type tail bag. Well, while that gives you the biggest benefit is it's waterproof, right? As against this, like you said, this is also waterproof. It comes with a cover which you can put on in case it starts raining. My personal experience is that this is more usable because a roll dry bag
that doesn't have pockets.
You have to open the entire thing. Here, while you're on a ride, you can want a bottle of water. You definitely need access to your wallet, to your mobile phone, your sunglasses. So it has a lot of knickknacks and smaller pockets and easier access points. So that makes the life a lot more comfortable on the road.
And also, there's a hack that I have been using with this tail bag. I put a pillow here, tied with a bungee cord, and there's a proper backrest ready for me.
Absolutely.
Quite comfortable.
Excellent. So moving on.
So guys, one thing I want to show you, in case you don't have a specialist tail bag or any luggage solution fit for a motorcycle, you can also make arrangement with your existing duffel bag. See, this is a regular duffel bag. You can place it on the seat, of the motorcycle, and tie it with the bungee cords or rock strap that we explained to you earlier. So it's not end of the world. If you don't have such kind of things, you can still tour.
And save a lot of money.
Save a lot of money, yes.
Excellent. So great. What else do we have? Something that bothers me all the time is to carry my wallet and keep it safe when I'm traveling abroad, to keep my passport, my visas, and all those kind of things.
You do international tours on motorcycle?
Yes, I have ridden. I've been lucky enough.
Wow, where?
In the US.
Oh, in the US. Okay, great. Okay, so this is a smaller version of a waist pouch that we showed earlier. You showed the Viaterra one. This is what came free with one of my motorcycles. I won't name the brand, but it is quite helpful. You can keep your cash, you can keep your wallet.
Your home keys that you're not going to access till you come back.
Yes.
That's I use this for my home keys.
You can hang your carabiner, key holder with this.
So Sumit, I use a fanny bag pretty often. You saw the Viaterra. A couple of things I'd like to mention is we tend to have a lot of hard objects in our pockets. I did mention keychains and keys, home keys that I put. It's not very safe. God forbid something happens, you're going to be not just discomfort, you could end up hurting yourself.
Absolutely.
So all the hard stuff I tend to put in here, basically coins. If you're a smoker, you have a metal lighter, whatever. Don't keep any hard stuff in your pockets. Keep something like this. The other thing I'd like to point out is don't keep it in the front. That's one of the most dangerous things you can do. Ideal case scenario, what you should do is tie it at the back. It's a lot safer. It's still not the safest. Try and avoid keeping screwdrivers, tools or anything really sharp in here. But if you need to keep it, Do not keep it in the front. God forbid something happens. The first thing is going to happen is you're going to lunge forward. Back. It's a little safer than keeping it in the front.
So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to click like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is called Happiness per km. Thanks for watching.